Falls, RRQ now. Trying to defend.
Oh, Gobs! Again with the Dark Wave, Beloisky with the eat! Crossbow up tank, 3 items, win cons all around, but it does not matter. Conceal. Beloisky jumps in to Jim, all in over to the back, Rins with a Crimson Beacon.
BBB! That's gonna be the collapse by both teams.
Toy now coming into the end, Jin Mortati getting top. No, he gets away! Beloisky now caught in the top spot. AOG!
Locking a boy down, and that's going to be Jakarta International
That's
Velocro.
what we would expect from an RRQ game. Blade Surge, a taunt landed. Makin's the only hope of a steal goes down.
Choices for Ling as well, right? Alpha. For rather for Suzuki,
Oh,
but
no.
he will go the Alpha. Why the oh no?
I don't like it.
This world, Edith too, right there to welcome us.
Let's see, will RRQ take game 2 to equalize, or will Geek double their lead? A boy mid with a Kimmy. Let's see if this guy can make it happen again.
Who are you to shred as the Alpha? Usually you see a Baksha on the other side, you know, a tanky boy like a Gatot even,
Yeah.
and then you say, sure, let's go Alpha, let's shred him. Makin's Suyo isn't tanky, not that durable. The Phobias, I guess? Kanziski already struggling up top in this 1v1. 1-1, definitely favored in this battle, in this matchup. Pull yourself together as usual. Nothing too crazy. 2 bargain hunters though for Geek fam. 2 Inspires, 2 Beloisky in the mid lane. I actually thought it was going to be the Zask for a boy. They went for a more meta pick.
Yeah, it seems like they do not want to take that risk just yet. Kenzie though, great spot, right? Already popped his Purify, so that's just Kenzie. Got to play it very, very carefully in the lanes. A quick setup in the bottom side though, but Dyron for now is able to space out from that threat.
I just really love the understanding of Geek fam as to like how the individual matchups play out. They know that they can't go up top in the gold lane to help Harith. Harith in this lane for the most part is just going to be there to farm up. So instead they rotate down below to get prio for Gobs, who's also in a losing matchup against a CC, giving Gobs some more space to breathe, and now he doesn't get punished as much as he should have in the early game while going up against the CC.
Okay, now, both teams just touching and going, trying to trigger spells before the first hurdles. Of course, it's going to be RRQ here, moving as a unit, 4-man rotating towards the mid to get that mid prio.
Yeah, good prio. Rin's already zoning the back again. Gobs able to get level 4, but a boy isn't level 4 just yet. Tyrant, curtain call, a boy able to walk just in time together. 2 big ultimates already used out. No Crimson Beacon and no curtain call. Make his level 5 to Sutsujin's 4.
Let's see, that's going to be Rings taken down first.
Uh-oh. Sutsujin doesn't know what to do. Not using his Spear of Alpha. That could have been a big play to win a team fight. Hesitation from RRQ. Sutsujin has another shot. Who will he go on? That's a pin down over. Only one member. Locked for the Spear of Alpha. Gobs goes in for the pursuit over the Tyrant. Again on Sutsujin. Edok looking for the kill, but Beloy gets away.
The juke from BBB. And of course, Gobs will be able to lock Sutsujin down. First turtle goes to Geek fam.
What happened to RRQ? The clean, calm, composed early game system of Keskute is breaking in front of our eyes. We saw the keys to victory for Geek fam bring it to late game, where that inevitably happens, but for RRQ, it's not even functioning right.
Keep in mind, folks, that RRQ, they're the regular season champion. Right now, 3 minutes in, they're behind 2,000 gold. That is significant.
And it's so glaring that this 2,000 gold lead, yes, was from Geek fam outplaying RRQ, but also from RRQ hesitating.
Greedy. Also greedy.
Greedy, hesitating. It's weird. Sutsujin, while he was at that choke point, he was, I think, able to get like a 4-man Spear of Alpha there. But he hesitated, he waited, and was like, he doesn't want to go with some of those resources burnt out with Rins. Now they're caught in a tough spot, man. Again, we gotta remember that RRQ kind of need the first few turtles. It's a juice in Alpha.
Yeah.
They get outscaled by the Kimmy. Even the Harith, the only lane that RRQ has to play with in the later stage, I guess, is where the CC outscales the Phobias. But even then, it's both XP laners aren't really the best in late game anyways.
It's not a 1v1 for that EXP, but you mentioned it. 2 big resource words was used already So maybe perhaps that's why Alpha also Sujin looking for a pick.
Uh-oh. In the bottom. Oh, good flicker from Gobs. Now look at 3. Doesn't tear. Sujin gonna be taken very low. Gobs is going wild. 3 members. And now Kids is in for the cleanup. Wants to jump in. Will be able to go for the Soul Sever. Taunted out by Edok. But he's gonna go for the Quella.
That's going to Rudong. Finding the best crack.
Kids is unkillable. Dyron can't get to him up top. Kenzie.
A
Soloed.
little too aggressive. No purifying. Yeah, Toy was able to find the solo. That's big for RRQ, considering Toy will be crucial entering the mid, entering the late game. So perhaps that's their only saving grace for now. Still though, 1,500 gold lead secured by Geek Fam. Second turtle is up. Geek Fam has the momentum, but Alpha, remember, with the Spirit of Alpha, can definitely turn things around.
Good take there, Rins. So low as we get the fight started. He has already used the Crimson Beacon earlier. A boy wants to go for the chase again. Ida holding on to the turtle. Jin. Oh, pin down! Beloyski with a set. No follow-up yet. Ida looking for the taunt again. Jin still on the turtle. Make it with the color. Toy won't be able to get in close. Beloyski with a pin. Spear of Alpha.
That's beautiful steal! Geek Fam, though, will suffer Beloyski.
Uh-oh, Toy obliterated by the Synchro Fission. RRQ forced to run away again. This is looking like a stompy stomp. The Kingslayers are eating up the Kings of Kings. Oh, my lord, Rins.
Hey, Geek Fam, they were able to find the right angles, pressing the right button in that second turtle take. And RRQ, again, being in the back foot.
Oh, my lord.
Suyo, 1,500 gold lead. That's not a good sign.
No, it's not a good sign when you go Spear of Alpha and you get out-traded in the 2v1. Kids, he is Sasuke in this game, man. Unkillable, 3-0-3. I'm not talking about the guy who ran from the Leaf Village early. I'm talking about late game Sasuke, man. Like when he was Shadow Hokage and stuff.
Yeah, keep in mind as well, Kids level 11, Sutsujin level 8. 3-level difference. 6 minutes in, almost 7 though. Let's see RRQ, they are just playing for Toy. That's going to be the script for RRQ.
Who's gonna get to a boy? I think, Lancer player. Spear of Alpha flicker out, Sutsujin, no Spear of Alpha! Gobs! Jumped into the bag, making with the J, Sutsujin, gun down, a boy! Gets a Sky Piercer, RRQ are in shambles!
Oh my, Geek Fam. Their execution on this game has been almost flawless. And Kenzie, sure, he was taken down earlier with the solo, but seems like farm-wise, not too shabby, not too behind if you compare it to Toy. So let's see, it's going to be Geek Fam now with the mid-prio. As the inner turret bottom side has been taken down.
No, this is not going to be a win. A Purify out already. 2v1. Edok is once again in a position where he has nothing to say about the game. You put him on a Gato Gacha again. This goes against everything that we've been talking about. RRQ's strengths. They basically said, nah, we don't need it in the playoffs. And they really do. Turtle, perfect for Geek Fam. Oh, this is going to be tougher as we get into the mid game.
Jakarta International Velodrome is silent, ladies and gentlemen, knowing that, again, minute 8 RRQ behind 5,000. Let's see, 2 items for Toy. Once he gets the 3rd item, I feel like, okay, RRQ can definitely get creative, and I think they need to get that creative play ASAP. Geek Fam, all they need to do is just stay solid, keep it tight. They should enter the late game later on with a healthy foundation.
Sigani, I don't even think so. I think 3 items still. RRQ won't be able to really do much. This is a tanky lineup again. Now that they're so far ahead, even tankier for Beloyski and Gobs. You jump around like that, Gobs is going to shoulder bash you. Gobs is going to displace you. You're going to have to use skill 2 for someone. One of the CCs, and they have overwhelming CC, as Shepard pointed out. Fraction Pulse, Immobilization Field with skill 2 of the Kimmy again. And then Kids with a Blade Surge. Phobias with almost everything in his kit. Last but not least, with the Badang. 1 skill 2 from 1-1, you try to fly and then you die. Beloyski up top, traction pulls over Rins! He doesn't go for the Crimson Beacon, he does in the end! But he loses a lot of HP. And RRQ can't even trade with the Alpha. Now they go on to Gob, two-man Dark Wave. That's it.
RRQ trying to position themselves very, very carefully. Also as Geek Fam, same. But the mid here, at least RRQ, they have cleared their wave. So as it stands, 9 minutes in, even though they're behind 6,000 gold, their mid turret still stands.
5,000 gold lead, Lord #1 spawning into Lanadon, ladies and gentlemen. The Fallen Kings might fall even deeper. Heck, they the AOG just to defend a turret that will fall anyways. Geek Fam, they put RRQ in a position very desperate already in the 10th minute of the game.
All Geek Fam needs to do is just stay strong, you know, don't blunder, don't overextend, and let's see here, it's okay, eventually the mid turret falls. RRQ now trying to defend.
Oh, Gobs! Again with the Dark Wave, Beloyski with the eat! Crossbow up tank, 3 items, win cons all around, but it does not matter! The Kingslayers are on the Kingdom doors.
Geek Fam again applying more pressure with the Lord relatively healthy in the bottom side, and it seems like it's going to be 8,000 gold lead already. RRQ, is this it for game 2?
They're not even knocking on the gates of the Kingdom. They are barging in. Base turret taking down a boy up top, flying away already. Edok, chunk to half.
Oh my god. Lord touches the bottom side of the turret. RRQ now, they can hit the reset button. But Geek Fam, they are satisfied already. Almost 10k gold lead and mid turret cracked. All they need to do now is just keep, again, just don't blunder, don't overextend, especially for Beloy and as well as Gobs, their frontliners. But Kenziski, I'm sure his farm is already great. Heading towards the late game, Harith, full item. That's a nasty, nasty Harith.
The Phobius this season for Gobs has been tremendous. Yeah, this is his favorite pick in the regular season. He does really well on it, and you finally get to see it here in the playoffs because for some reason, we haven't seen it. Real-time victory rate, the opposite of the audience prediction. Samsung Galaxy S25 series brings you this 77 to 23% of RRQ. I'd go as far as to say that it's more 85 to 90%. Looking at, again, RRQ's composition that needs to win early. This is a Geek Fam outscaling composition already. That's winning in the early game. Now a pin down onto Edok and AOG defensively. Gob has Flicker into
the jungles of RRQ. Keep in mind, Miracle, yesterday it was RRQ and Onyx 85 to 15, the AI prediction.
Yep.
And it was 15. Onyx finds the comeback. So, perhaps will it be the same story here for RRQ? Will they find the angle for a comeback?
Are you talking about the Tigreal Edok? Is that the game?
That was that was Onyx defending. So 15%.
Oh, traction pulse up, boy! What? Curtain call on him, Flicker out again, no damage, Dr. Flicker coming down as well in the back line! Geek Fam crumbling! 15% is all RRQ needs, Geek Fam! What was that? Tyrant caught by the Dark Wave, now they go all in, taunt from Edok!
That's going to be RRQ collapsing onto his Gobs. 3 members of Geek Fam down.
Oh, no. A boy and Kenziski with a massive blunder. RRQ are back alive. Their hopes grow by the second. That win rate probability is going down slowly but surely for Geek Fam and is rising toward the Kingdom.
Can we smell remontada in game 2? They were behind, what, almost 10k? They have cut it down to half. Sure, Pariah, it's still Geek Fam, but that was a warning sign. Geek Fam cannot do the same.
Rins!
Oh no!
Back to back, it was a boy, and it almost seemed like it was destined to happen to Rins.
Hey, Yesterday, Rins did the same with the Selena against Onyx. Being in the mid, overextending, got punished. And it seems like that habit, right? That staying in the mid habit needs, again, it's just cutting all the momentum that RQ is trying to look for.
And just like that, the chance of a comeback grows slimmer. It grew because of a boy, now it gets slimmer because of Rins. And it's the opposite teams, ladies and gentlemen. 5,000 gold lead still for Geek Fam. And again, if we go back to the drawing board for Geek Fam, for RRQ, it's still RRQ at a disadvantage. They've lost the mid lane base turret. They're a composition, and again, plays more early to mid. They'll... Oh, traction pulse, Rins. Not again, right? Okay, he gets away this time, but yeah, RRQ are going to get outscaled. Oh no, not it. Edok with a taunt, Tom to cancel already. Dark Wave to cancel it out one more time. Edok playing in a position where it's more Tigreal than Gatdot, you know?
Geek Fam does not give the time for Edok to hit that AOG. Oh my goodness, the chain CC was tremendous.
No.
It was too much.
Realistically, Gani, what would the Gatdot do with a flank? Like, that's a Tigreal move.
Yeah, it's tough. 5v4 now. 10 seconds though for Edok.
Without Edok, I don't know, Sunsujin with the Spear of Alpha. Oh, whoa, Winter Crown. Crossbow time popped in, or able. Let's keep the flicker out. Oh boy, gonna be locked. Oh no, Toy in the back, Gobs!
That is Gobs doing work.
Winter Crown from Gobs, tanking the turret again. Now, turn not tanked properly. A boy falls. Somehow now mid lane, make it. Blunder over blunder, RRQ. Kenzie slowly, Kenzie with the man force already. Jumping back and forth over to Sunsujin. Spear of Alpha, but Kenzie's still free.
He is dancing in the dance floor. He finds a double, but couldn't find the connection for that third kill. Siren shutting him down.
So slow from Geek Fam, and then it turns out it was just the calm before the storm. They decided to dive in all the way without getting the base turret. And it costed them. RRQ again have another chance at coming back in this game. Geek Fam gotta be careful. They did this against Onyx. Kyrie got a Maniac and it was over.
My goodness, my goodness. Now RRQ, they suddenly have Cryo. Is this a big gamble though?
Traction pulse, immobilization, a dive into the bag as the boy is able to reposition, but God's gonna be engaged on crossbow tag. We'll be ready, make it!
That's going to be make it, connecting on towards the Lord, but that's gonna be Toy actually surviving Sunsujin.
Uh-oh, blunder, AOG, make his lockdown, you get the Lord, but Toy gets the shutdown. Sunsujin able to survive, 3 members down, only Kenzie and Beloy left to deal with RRQ.
The Lord is going to be irrelevant as RRQ. They have committed 4 bodies in the mid. And yeah, the push will not come to fruition. 10 seconds on Gobs. RRQ looking to get what they can.
They can get the tier 2, I think, maximum. Maybe a base turret maximum actually now.
Yeah.
But Geek Fam have proper avenues to keep this game alive. Kenzie's got to be careful though. Base turret in the mid lane falling, a wave in the bottom lane for Geek Fam to play with. They played slow, but RRQ have dealt with everything. Now it's more of an even game. It's down to even. It's just an outscale. It's just, again, those little mistakes that can turn the game around one more time.
Boys, gotta remind you guys, back at home, this is just game 2 and we are 18 minutes in. Luckily for RRQ, the Lord will spawn in the bottom side of the map because far lane, they still have a turret. Let's see, RRQ, can they complete the comeback from a 9,000 gold lead?
You'd really be thinking that RRQ will be in the position where Geek Fam was, and then Geek Fam would be the ones to pull off a comeback. As, you know, we got to 16, 15 minutes, but it's the opposite. It's Geek Fam with the early game, RRQ with the late game. Despite the very contradicting compositions. Let's take a look at the items here. Full items for Toy, he's gone. Berserker's Fury, Rose Gold Meteor. Everybody's at full at this point. Really comes down to how they position, how they're able to play the far lane, and how they'll eventually item swap for the outplays.
All right, all right, all right. It's going to be RRQ now. Just holding on. They have the gold lead. Some say at this point, gold lead does not matter.
Irrelevant.
Winner crowns, though, will be the one of the key factors here, especially if you're a Geek fan, considering you're going up against a 1-1 who is fed already. So, seems like a boy does not care. He went for the penetration item. Let's see, with this Divine Glaive, can he do damage? Oh, that's a concealed play.
And it's onto a boy who has to be careful. Will be able to just get out. Beloyski copy the current call already. Traction pulls over the Tyrant. Beloyski tried to go for the pin. Lantern Flare zones him back. 17 seconds for the Evolved Lord. Conceal. Beloyski jumps in to Jin. All in over to the back. Rins with a Crimson Beacon.
BBB! That's going to be collect by both teams.
Toy now coming into the entrance of Jin. Mortada getting top. No, he gets away. Beloyski now caught in the top spot. AOT!
Locking a boy down, and that's going to be Jakarta International Velodrome roaring.
Silence to the loudness that we would expect from an RRQ game. Blade Surge, a taunt landed. Make it the only hope of a steal goes down. RRQ don't go for the Lord. They will try to go for the end right here, right now.
They have Harith. Can Kenzie pull a defense?
No Purify.
Shaman Force is online though, is active.
Gobs needs to do some crazy stuff. Kenzie jumping back and forth. No Purify all the way to the back of the camp, but the mini waves will not be utilized. Gobs can deal with it. That was a mistake. Gobs jumps in all the way onto 5. Crossbow attacking to win a crown, and he saved the game.
He got the clear. Toy RRQ, they wipe Geek Fam out, but they don't have minions. A boy, Beloy is up.
Uh-oh. Let's see, a boy with a Traction Pulse, initiation in the back, Beloyski with a fist crack already, RRQ go straight for the base, and somehow the Kingdom equalizes, they stabilize in a best of 7. The Kingslayers pushed back.
They were behind by a lot in this game.
9,000.
9,000 gold lead from the side of Geek Fam, but the Kings of Kings, they were able to find an angle to not just